Okay, listen. Make it to Sweetwater, stash the car, then we can sell the gun, then we can move out, Jack, anywhere. My mother won't rat. She won't tell the pigs. Pigs won't find out.
We're running away?
No. Bye-bye, new granola.
Bye.
Put on some of that bad rock and roll, boy.
I got fuel in my body, fuel. Often it's something just like stuck in my head. It ends up in my videos. But what's up, Lokesters? So recently I realized that this is in fact my YouTube channel, and I get to do whatever I want. And so this might be a long rambling like nothing video, but just some stuff I wanted to talk about. The main thing really is Kaikan and like how fucking rad it is. I'm not very good at it, but I just wanted to talk about it. But first I want to talk about a couple other things. This is really interesting and maybe a little bit disturbing. So this article was sent to me by a friend, the developer of Stellar Fury, which, by the way, go check out the Stellar Fury demo if you haven't on itch.io. It's really, really cool. It's a cool ass fucking game. Can't wait for it to come out. But the homie, the developer of that game, sent me this article because in a previous video I had called the retro gaming scene the retro gaming industrial complex. But the retro gaming community actually isn't even really a community. I call it the retro gaming industrial complex. And so he thought this article was kind of up my alley here. Palmer Luckey's retro gaming startup Mod Retro reportedly seeks funding at $1 billion valuation. So these guys, I think they just put out the Mod Retro N64, which was also in a video that I uploaded. I was kind of trying to make a comment about how like there's just so much shit everybody's trying to get you to buy in the retro gaming scene that you don't need. You know what I mean? And sure enough, like, I guess this is the founder of Mod Retro here. He's seeking $1 billion valuation, whatever the fuck that means. Now, here's what's interesting about this, dude. Speaking of the retro gaming industrial complex, the company launched its first product, a Game Boy style handheld device called the Chromatic, in 2024. The Verge's Sean Hollister said it might be the best version of the Game Boy ever made. Or maybe the actual Game Boy is, personally, but whatever. But found it hard to separate from Luckey's reputation as founder of defense tech startup Anduril Industries. If Lockheed Martin made a Game Boy, would you buy one? Said Hollister. Like, no, dude, I fucking wouldn't, bro. Like, this is insane. So you have a defense contractor here. I think what's happening here, like, this is so crazy. Like, I don't know if I'm being trolled. Like, maybe we're being trolled. I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but it looks like there's an actual defense contractor here. This guy, I don't know what's going on here, but who's actually making Nintendo 64s and Game Boys for us all. The thing that $1 billion. The thing that's crazy about the Game Boy to me is that, like, Game Boys aren't that expensive. Like, you can get one on eBay for I don't know how much. Just get like the Game Boy Advance, like the backlit one that flips open. Like, I think those are fucking pretty great. I have one that I use sometimes. It's really awesome. Plus, like, the analog pocket is an amazing piece of hardware. Like, that's all you need. Like, if you're a retro gamer, like, just get the analog pocket and like you can and the dock. Right? And you can like play like fucking anything, or don't just use emulation. Just use RetroArch. Like, anyway, I just had to share this with everybody. The Trump administration appears to have embraced Luckey's vision for autonomous weapons. With Anduril reportedly in talks to raise a new funding around $60 billion valuation. Like, I guess even defense contractors have to have a side hustle these days. Yeah. No, I don't need a fucking Game Boy made by Lockheed Martin. Call me a hippie. Anyway, I had to share that. That's all.
So Anduril is making a line of autonomous weapons that operate using artificial intelligence, no human required. Some international groups have called those types of weapons killer robots. But Palmer Luckey says it is the future of warfare.
Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere.
I've always said that we need to transition from being the world police to being the world gun store.
Do we want to be the world's gun store?
I think so. I think we have to.
Says the guy who sells weapons.
Monsters, machines, mutilate men. It happens every 50,000 years. Brother against brother and mother against son. Purpose has never been quite clear. TV news propagate, insurrections annihilate. Rage boils from within. All the will obliterate. Silence skill exterminate. Purpose of the game is to win. Mainstream monster media, the menace of modern mind. Now propagate, terminate. The hand of death is under me, right between the eyes. You will learn to watch and burn.
All right. My next order of business, if there's anybody left still subscribed to this channel, is I want to give a shout out to a friend, Samsonite STG. Check out Samsonite STG's channel. I'm gonna put a link in the description box below. He's pretty groovy cat. He's a friend of ours, and by that I mean he's just a shmup player who loves the games, and he recently just started uploading some stuff. And you guys should all subscribe to his channel because he's actually a really nice guy. He's got opinions. He's sharing his opinions, and totally accessible. I've been talking to him, and he's for real. He's the real deal. So give Samsonite STG a look. Subscribe to his channel. You probably will be hearing me talk about him more on my channel, like I normally talk about all my shmup buddies. Yeah, him, and also Fudio 3000 is another brand new Shmuptuber. Check his stuff out. He just uploaded a 2-all of R-Type 3, which is really rad. I really like R-Type 3, and I've still never actually beaten it. But give him a look as well. And going forward on my channel, I think I'm going to start talking a little bit more about why I feel like people should be uploading more shmup videos, or videos just in general, honestly. But I think it's kind of amusing that I set out to make a video about Kaikan because I've been playing it a bunch, and I just started playing it really, and my video ends up being about all this other shit. But in the description I'll put where my shitty Kaikan first 1CC begins. But another thing I wanted to talk about is the last video I uploaded. It was called Some Things I Love. And I just wanted to say thank you very much to everybody who watched it and clicked like and left nice comments and stuff. That was a really hard video to upload. It was an easy video to make, but a hard video to upload. And then once I uploaded it that night, me and my lady were looking at the comments together as they were coming through, and we were just blown away by how kind and how nice everybody was, and that was really, really cool. So, not to get into the weeds about stuff, but I've known her for a little while now, and she's really good for me, and I think I'm really good for her, and I'm very thankful. that we sort of like found each other. And I showed her my channel. I showed her the Hidden Fortress a while ago, right? Which is like, if you want to impress the ladies, you obviously you want to show them your Shmuptube channel, right? Luckily though, she was really stoked on it, but the first thing she said to me when she saw the Hidden Fortress was, she was like, I can't believe how nice people are in that community that you belong to. That's what she said. I can't believe the kindness, like just how like sweet people are, because she was looking at the comments. And I'm like, yeah, like it's actually really cool. Like there's a lot of like really fucking cool people out there, dude, that found their way to the shmup community. And anyway, I just wanted to say thank you very much, because reading those comments, it was really sweet, and she was just like blown away by just how nice everybody was. I think we're all very lucky for all the people that we have in our lives, and the things that we love, and it's all worth it. It's all worth risking for, and I'm very grateful because she puts up with my hair. Anyway, the shmup community really is has been like really awesome for me. There's a YouTuber that I really dig called Bithead 1000, I think is what he's called. I haven't listened to him in a long time, but I used to listen to him all the time. And he does this thing, he does this shtick, he's really funny, but like he goes out to his shed, like in his backyard, and he'll like rant for an hour about like his wife and his kid and like his job and like getting old and everything, and he's absolutely fucking hilarious. And he's East Coast as fuck. And then like at the end of the video he plays like some shmup for 10 minutes and just gets like completely worked, and it's hilarious. But like I got the feeling from watching his videos that he was like kind of, I don't know, like maybe like working through some shit or just venting, or it was just an outlet for stuff. And that's kind of what the Hidden Fortress sort of is for me. It's like a little bit of an outlet. There's a number of reasons why I make these videos and why I started making these videos. There's one big reason that I haven't really talked about publicly. My friends know about it. Guys like Spiders. Like I talked to him about it and stuff, but I haven't really said much about it publicly, and it has to do with the retro gaming scene and my bad experience in the retro gaming scene. And I think the next video is probably going to be more about that. But I was once sort of on the sly accused of, like maybe I don't make these videos for the love, of the games or for the love of the player. And to anybody out there who is like starting to make videos or anything like that, like that's the kind of, like, you will, like, even though like the shmup community is really welcoming, or has been really welcoming and really cool to me, like you do see some some whack things sometimes. But you will hear things like that because people will attempt to put you in a box, and then they'll put whatever label they want on the box. It's very obvious that I love the things that are on my channel, and I do this for love. There's no gain. There's no monetary gain. There's no fame to be had. The people who've known me for decades, they know, because I've been making videos since I was like a teenager, like since I was like a kid. Back in those days, like there was no YouTube, like there was no distribution. You know what I mean? And so, sometimes people will, they're not gonna tell you shit, but they're gonna show you everything. And the Hidden Fortress, to me, is, to be honest, it if anything, it is me honoring the things I love. This is how I honor the things I love. You know, and that's just it. And I wanted to say that because, you know, this channel is an outlet for me, and I'm getting more and more comfortable, you know, saying whatever the hell I want, you know, and you know, being personal. And, you know, like, I know there's a lot of people out there who don't like the personal stuff, and they're either going to unsub or they're not going to subscribe. And that's perfectly fine. Again, that's not really what this is about. And I've said this before on my channel, like, you know, sometimes I want to grow the channel and often I don't. You know what I mean? Like, there was a point where I hit 1,000 subscribers and I stopped promoting my channel. Like, every once in a while I used to put a link to one of my videos on Reddit. And if it, like, when I would do that, I would gain a bunch of subscribers. You gain 150 subscribers or something. And I stopped doing that right about the time I had about 1,000 subscribers. I think I did it a few times, you know, when I was trying to get the attention of, like, retro gamers, you know, or maybe a couple more times in the Shmup Reddit. But I stopped promoting my channel because the attention freaks me out. Like, I'm not, like, a huge fan of the attention. You know, I know some people are probably put off by the fact that, like, you don't see me on the forums or in like certain Discord servers or whatever, but it has nothing to do with anything other than, like, my own introvertedness. There's a reason why the channel's called the Hidden Fortress. Like, the attention, I'm not big on the attention, honestly. And I think that's okay. Like, you know, like, often, like, I really am, like, on the outside looking in, and that's fucking fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I'm, you know, that's all good. In fact, maybe it gives me the perspective of somebody who's not quite influenced by many. I'm getting much better at, like, not worrying about, like, how people are going to take what I say or what I do. Because, like, normally I wouldn't do a video like this that's just, like, you know, me sort of rambling off the cuff into a microphone, because I would be, like, really worried about, like, oh, you know, like, I'm so fucking boring, and, like, is this video way too long? Yeah. Is this kind of boring? Probably. Is anybody still listening? Fuck no. But again, like, I don't think anybody in this space who I know of does this for anything other than, like, the love of the games and the love of just making the videos and or the player. You know, like, people are just here because they love doing this shit. And everybody knows who my friends are. I shout people out all the time on my channel, you know, and I do that because, like, out of love. It is genuine. You know what I mean? And none of us are out here hoping to be the next big fucking YouTube star. You know, making videos about fucking shmups and you know, old NES games. You know, that's not the way to do it. And you know what, dude? Sometimes I do not wrap what I say in candy. Sometimes I'll say what I say because I'm returning the energy that I'm receiving. You know, and that's okay too, because that even comes from a place of love of the games and the players. And I just wanted to say that on my YouTube channel because I can. And I think all you guys out there who want to say something on your YouTube channel, or you want to start a YouTube channel, I think you should. I think everybody should. I think the more of us who have a voice, the better, I think. And yeah, and I'm gonna finally shut the fuck up and talk about a game that I barely know anything about.
Ready?
Alright, so here we are finally at my shitty Kaikan clear that I wanted to upload. This is actually my second clear. After I recorded the first part of this video, I went back and well, I got another clear. I've been playing a bunch of this. I'm slowly learning how to play the game. I'm like trying to learn like where the ground medals are and like how to score and stuff, which is really fun. Talk about that in a minute. But I learned that Kaikan in Japanese actually means the frothing nipple, which is oh wait, I read that wrong. It means the center or enjoyment or something. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Kaikan. So normally I'm a survival player, but this game is so fucking good and so fucking cool in its scoring system that I love to just play for score in this game. And what I've started doing is I'm not even playing for clears anymore. I just started playing for score, although this is the second clear I got. I'm slowly learning. You know, like when to kill the enemy. Like there's certain points like to milk the enemies. Like there's certain patterns you want to kill them on to like turn the bullets into metals and things like that nature. And I think what I should do in my runs, I think people in the comment section, if anybody watches this shit, like let me know if you know anything about this game. I think I want to use my bombs more often because I think the bomb medals are worth a lot of points, and you actually recharge your bombs a lot faster than I realized up until just recently. So I think you actually want to bomb in certain places, not just for survival, but to actually like rack up score. The scoring mechanic, the metal pull-in mechanic is so fucking cool in this game. It's so simple, but so sophisticated and makes this game so addicting. Like, if you take your finger off the shot, you pull the metals in, and you get a bunch of points, which is rad. But if you put your finger back on the button too soon and you don't suck all the metals in, they turn gray, and you don't get those points from those metals unless you manually pick them up. It's such a cool fucking system, and just like the numbers, like I've fully caught the fucking scoring bug with this game. Like I see the numbers, I want to learn. That didn't go too well, but I want to learn like how to fucking score. Like I'm watching myself slowly climb up the leaderboard. Like I just like I'm not trying to beat anybody, but like my personal goal is like 300 million. I want to try and hit 300 million, but like the more I play it and the more I get to see the big numbers like pop up, like the more I want to take all that chicken out that bucket. I want butter on my biscuits. I want my coffee fucking creamed. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm hungry right now, like really. I'm just fucking starving. The numbers are addicting in this game. And I kinda fucking love it. The more I play it, actually. And for a survival player, it's actually really cool to be playing a game for score. For a change. The fucking soundtrack in this game is so fucking radical. I think the music was changed at some point because I was kind of scrubbing through Pearl's run of the game, and the music was different in his run. Yeah, man, this is a game, like, I didn't even know about this game until not too long ago, so, like, I kind of want to, like, pass things along, because, like, one of the goals in my life is to find out, like, to learn about as much cool shit as I possibly can, right? You know, like, as far, like, games and movies and, you know, all those things. So whenever I find something really dope that I really want to, that I really love, I normally want to fucking share it with people, which is why I want to share this. I found out about this game through Dez. He put something on his YouTube channel about it, and as soon as I looked at it, I was like, oh yeah, I'll definitely buy this. And then, you know, the first time I played it, I was kind of like, yeah, this is cool, I guess, but, like, I don't know. And then what happened was I was playing a lot of Batsugun Special. I'm still playing Batsugun Special, but I was recently practicing Loop 2 in Batsugun Special, which is insane. This fucking game is insane. But I would play Kaikan to, like, take a break. I would take a break from Batsugun by playing some Kaikan. And now it's gotten to the point where I haven't played Batsugun in some days. I think it's been like 4 or 5 days, I think, since I booted up Batsugun. I'm not giving up on it. I'm definitely going back. But that's just a testament to how fucking good this game is. Like, it is so good. I think I fucked this up, this boss here. I think there's more there's better ways to do this. I got to look at more runs. I got to do more research. I'm historically lazy when it comes to that, but this one is so cool. I just want to get better at it, you know. 300 million seems to be like my personal goal. Like I think there's like dudes like who've broken like 1 billion points. You know, so it's just completely fucking batshit crazy. But I think for me right now, like if I could hit 300 million, I'd be stoked. This clear, by the way, this is my second clear, and the reason why I wanted to upload this particular run is because I actually beat my personal best score on this run. Which, yeah, dude, if anybody thinks I have an ego with like these games, which is so goofy at this point, like if the shit I say on my channel and the message I try to get across, like I'm uploading a Kaikan run where I score 200 million points. All right, like it's, you know, it's really just about like your own personal achievement. You know what I mean? Like this was my personal best score here. I just barely beat my own personal best in this run. I have a hard time with this extend. There's an extend coming up here where you destroy the big rock in the middle, and then you have to destroy all these bugs that come out of it. That one almost got away. For some reason, I missed that a lot, but I'm getting a little bit better at it. The game is extraordinarily punishing when you drop a medal. If you drop a medal, it hurts, dude. It drops you a full rank. I think, according to the Shmup Wiki, because I read through the Shmup Wiki, I think it used to be that it would drop you all the way down to, like, G rank if you dropped a single medal. I could be wrong about that. I don't know. You know, I don't do a ton of research into my videos. That's another thing, too. Like, my videos are very... I make YouTube-ass YouTube videos, dude. So my videos are all thrown together. People have said, like, I make big budget video. I don't know what that means. I don't spend any money on my videos. I don't know what that means. I think it means that, like, some videos I make, I put a little more time and effort into them, but not really. Like, I just throw together, like, all my shit. And so, like, my shit is, like, often, like, kind of thrown together like this thing, like this video. And I like that. I like making YouTube-ass YouTube fucking videos. And it's hard for me to fit, like, into, like, a format. Like, I don't make, like, format type videos. Like, there's, you know, whatever. Like, how many different genres of videos are there that people make? You know, I do a little bit of some stuff, but I don't. Like, this was supposed to be just like a 1CC video, and it turned into I don't know what the fuck. Sometimes I just do whatever the hell I like. I'm gonna shut up for a minute and let this level play, because this is one of my favorite stages. I love the way the clouds look, and the music is just so fucking rad. It's like Motley Crue did the soundtrack or some shit, dude. It's like if Twisted Sister did the fucking soundtrack for a fucking shmup. It's so fucking cool. But yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, and like you can see, like I'm a little bit sloppy. Like, I do this thing where I by accident let like the lowest medal will like drop out of screen and I lose a rank. So obviously I got to get better at that. But whatever. You know, it's like baby steps, dude. Like I'm slowly getting a little bit better. And there are players on the leaderboard who I really respect, who were up around, you know, 300 million to like mid 300 millions, and it would be really cool just to have my name up there somewhere with them. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't know if I can catch them. Like, some people have some really good scores in this fucking game, dude. The fucking music is so cool. But yeah, I'm so stoked to have just like found this. I'm so stoked that that I found this. So like, I want to spread it around. I want to let people know, like, whatever they're charging for this game right now, buy it. You know, get it, play it. It's so good, dude. So fucking good. Those cannons that fire those lasers at you are fucking evil. It's my understanding that in previous versions of the game, like, it wouldn't even give you that telegraph, like that indicator. Okay, here comes Blackheart 3. I like to call this boss Blackheart 3. I don't know what it's really called. But this boss can be extra obnoxious. The ship I'm using, by the way, I forgot to mention, the ship I'm using, I believe it's Type E, and that's the easiest ship to use. Like, it just fucking wrecks. I fucked around with all the other ships, too, like, just to try them all out. They're all really fun to play, but Type E seems to be what most people use, and it's just a lot of fun. Right there, I fucked up. I shouldn't have killed him. I should have waited for some bullets to be on screen. So that was kind of a massive fuck up, but again, like, I'm just learning. Like, this is just the learning process. I'll probably end up streaming this at some point, or maybe I'm also want to stream some Stellar Fury, caravan mode, just for fun, because I would like to get more into, like, score play, but, like, I fucking, if you want to compare yourself, like, if you want to see how good of a shmup player you are, compare your scores to other players. You know what I mean? Like, that shit will humble you, bro. I love this moment here. This is so cool. Just something about the way the music comes in right there and the way it says final stage in red. It's so cool. Stage 5 is completely vicious. I'm like torn on stage 5. It's like, I kind of hate it because all of a sudden the difficulty jump is insane in stage 5, but I also kind of respect it for how vicious it is. You know what I mean? Like, there's something really cool about it being, like, completely fucking nuts. But I definitely have to practice it more. I'm guessing a good strategy would be to use a lot of bombs. But, like, also regenerate your bombs through collecting medals through here, maybe? Like, maybe there's some routing that I could learn. I don't know. I'm doing the best I can here, dude. Like, this shit is fucked. This section is crazy. Yeah, dude, it's oh, dude, this fucking stage. And then this part is fucking nuts, dude. Yeah. Yeah, this section's nasty, dude. And the soundtrack is just off the fucking chain, dude. Great fucking game. You know, another one of these games, it's just like, I didn't even know it existed, and now it's like, dude, this is like one of the sickest fucking shmups ever made, dude. There's so much good shit to play out there, dude, and like, it's, you know, like, you know what you don't need? An NVIDIA, 5090 or one of the new consoles, dude. You just need a fucking PC and Steam. Man, you know, what a wonderful time to be a gamer, in my opinion. So this boss, the TLB, is evil. Fucking evil. I've died so many times, like right at the end. Here comes Hibachi. So I found out about this safe spot through Dez, his video. Thanks, Dez, if you're listening. And then this I kind of winged. Like, I was like, oh, shit. Because I don't really know how to handle this boss yet. I haven't really practiced this too much. I think I got hit right here. Yeah, that stuff's, like, really hard to dodge. But, yeah, I finally got him. I am still playing on a Sanwa stick. Like, maybe that has something. Maybe I should switch to, I don't know what. But, Anyway, yeah, dude, Kaikan is so good, and I recommend it to everybody. I'm super hyped on this game. I'm going to keep playing it for as long as it's fun, and hopefully I can hit 300 million. If I can hit 300 million, I will be so stoked, and I will upload that run. And again, I want to do, like, live streaming of this. I am going on a vacation soon. I'm actually leaving to go somewhere with the lady. I'm gonna go. Anyway, yeah. But yeah, more videos will be coming soon. More weird shit from the Hidden Fortress. And yeah. Thanks for watching. If you guys are still watching, I'll be surprised because this video ended up being like 40 minutes long or some shit. Anyway, yeah, that's all I got for this one, guys. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, dropping chronic flakes on your ass, biatch. West Coast flavor.